Let us again try our level best to express great joy in listening, understanding, and practicing Kriya Yoga. What is the Kriya Yoga? It is very simple. So many Kriyas, activities are associated with the self which is standing, which is existing in the form of head to toes. How to practice oneness with that? Why you have to practice oneness with that? On head to toes is called Maya, is called congregation of atoms, and mass, congregation of atoms, they are called Maya. This is you have to understand. If it is Maya, Maya means non-existing. If it does not exist, then what is the purpose of increasing awareness to experience various changes, activities going on within? This is very clear. This Maya is called image. What is the Maya? Is called image. माया को प्रतिबिंब कहते हैं. But God's Maya came out of God, therefore the love of God is showering on Maya, and Maya becomes active, then gives confusion of life. Suppose that what is the meaning of life? Which walks, which moves, and have battery car. There is a car, put battery inside, or electric car, and have remote control. With the remote you can move the car. It gives impression of life. Try to understand in this way, what is the Maya is called the image, and what is the image? We are made in the image of God. What is the God? Truth. And head to toes is called image of God. Then how to experience God? Why you have to experience God? Because we are seeking ever new joy. Why we are seeking ever new joy? That is our need. We need to experience ever new joy. When we are cooking the food, we are thinking of tasty food. When we are selecting the music, we try to select music which we like. So many things. We are trying to seek joy, but the joy is called temporary joy. We want eternal joy. Then how to get it? Therefore, when you try to hold the image without any fear, you will get the object. Because Maya is coming from the God. God is the object, eternal substance. God is eternal substance, immortal substance, is called the things what we want. God means ever new joy, eternal joy, which is called bliss. In order to experience God, because what we need, we want that. Therefore you have to hold image. How to hold image? To increase intensity of concentration on head to toes. But we feel pain. Pain never exists. What we are feeling, pain, it never exists because we believe in the pain. What is heaviness? Heaviness never exists because we are not having sufficient intensity and duration of awareness to experience image. Moment you increase intensity and duration of experiencing image, you will never feel heaviness, you will never feel lightness, you will never feel pain, you will never feel pleasure, you will never feel illness, sickness of any kind. Therefore, the all process, all techniques, which is giving this, how to feel head to toes, how to accept it more and more, is called Kriya Yoga practice. Practice more and more, one day you will realize that image and Maya and is having no pain, no pleasure, then you can create Maya. How to create Maya? As Lahiri Mahasaya was able to project his body, many bodies, same time, many places. Then why not to do it? If you are interested, from today onwards, try to learn experiencing head to toes while working. Feel head to toes while working. When we are working, try to feel head to toes more and more. This is the important point. When you are standing, walking, working, resting, you are eating, using nose to smell, using ear to listen, all the time, try to feel head to toes more and more. Then you cannot work. Who is telling to work? If you work with the Kriya Yoga meditation, you will be enlightened. One lifetime you will reach to the height of Larimase. If you are working like a worker, like person who are paid, like person who are working in a factory, or doing any job, if you are having aim that, you will find very difficult to feel head to toes. Therefore, this is very important. Feel head to toes while working. That's all. Because this is the ashram. Here we don't criticize anyone. If you are feeling head to toes, then walking, in what way we will walk? Feel head to toes more and more. When we are feeling from tip of the nails to top of the head, then your walking style will change. Because in ashram we don't criticize anyone. If you practice Kriya Yoga and work, but in your home, in a school, college, in your factory, where you have job, they will not tolerate it. They will think you are mental. Therefore, for those who are working in office, in company, doing any job, they have to dedicate sincerely morning, evening practice. Then slowly you will start learning how to practice Kriya Yoga while working. Therefore, head to toes is image, nothing else. If it is image, but I feel pain, because the love of God is showering on the image, then image becomes active. It gives illusion of life. If it is life, then why one day we cremate it? Why life is gone? Because when God doesn't want that Maya should exist, then Maya disappears. This body disappears. Therefore, try to understand this clearly as the true idea and idea. We are living with the idea. We want true idea. What is the true idea? Head to toes, what we feel is joy, is pleasure, is power, is knowledge, is peace, is immortality. But how to do that? When I walk, I feel pain in my joints. I feel pain in my body. Do not walk more slowly. Have walker, have a stick. Try to walk in such way that you should have no complaint with the changes within head to toe. Slowly you will realize now you do not need any aid in walking. You do not need walker or any stick. Apply this principle in all activities. Therefore, what is the true idea? True idea, true thought, and true concept. This is what we want. But what generally we have it? We have it thought, we have bhav, vichar and dharana, we have idea, thought and concept. And this, what concept we have, this is not reality. Concept we have that nobody is perfect. Concept we have, there is a loss, there is a gain. Concept we have, there is birth, there is death. This is all nothing. This is called illusion, Maya. Because you believe in the Maya exists, therefore you become affected from the Maya, therefore we are not able to experience eternal health, eternal joy and peace. Let us start again from today, because you came here to live in the ashram, to practice Kriya Yoga. This is not any factory, any job that you will have bad mark, you will not be paid. Therefore from today onwards, try to feel head to toes. When you are walking, sitting, you are lying down, you are eating, Whatever activities you are doing, try to do experiment today. When you are experiencing image, try to hold image properly and have no aversion with that. You will reach to the God. Because image is always with the object. Object is God. If you are holding the image, have no complaint, you will reach God. This is the simple phenomena what you practice.